Hello and welcome to my back garden. Today, well, as I said last episode, we'll be talking about the train derailment down here in the south of the UK. Welcome back to Random Talks, the series where I talk about my views of the world and, well, what else we can do with them. So, obviously, for those that don't live in the UK, my international viewers, hello. A few weeks ago, we had a bunch of heat waves here in the UK, which obviously caused problems to, well, the railways. Hence why there were 3 derailments. Yes, not 2, as many believe, as far as I'm aware. There was the one in Lewes, which everyone knows about. There was one the day after in Wickford, but in the morning of the one in Wickford, there was also one in Clapham Yard. But first of all, I want to focus on the one in Lewes, 1 Foxtrot 3 4 from London Victoria to Eastbourne. The problem with that is, well, it doesn't exactly add up, well, in my eyes anyway. I'll put a cab ride video in the description below, and I'll put a timestamp there as well, because if you look at it, it happened on the southbound line towards Lewes, and the rear headlights are on, like the red lights at the back of the train. How were they on if the train was going that way? How did the unit in front, 387172, manage to get over that piece of track, unless it buckled as it was sort of going over it and there was too much stress? Other than that, I can't exactly see why. Also, obviously the one in Wickford, I don't know too much about that, apart from the fact I don't think, I might be wrong, it affected the main line, but obviously for Southend they were lucky because, well, they still got C2C, no issues there, but obviously I think it happened under a footbridge. As far as I'm aware, the footbridge was closed, all was good there. The one in Clapham Yard as well, again, I don't know too much about. It was in the yard, I think it was an ECS in the morning, which makes it even worse really, because it wasn't even that warm. So was that the heat wave, or was that just a general misfunction of the points? I don't know. But what I can say though is, well, it doesn't again add up, because, well, it just came off the point. So I don't know, did the points melt? I don't know. I can't say too much about it. But as well, the whole sort of situation with the trains derailing, okay, as of time of filming, we haven't had any yet. But what we have had is a day where, well, the 24 hours where obviously 3 things happened in one go. So obviously, as far as I'm aware, no one has passed away from this. I think we've had some mild injuries which have, I think, since been treated, so that is all good. But obviously, what measures are being taken? The train operators are increasing the training that they're giving their drivers for things like this, like hot weather or other things like that. And also the fact that, well, everyone as well is sort of more cautious about travelling on the railways, which is understandable. Obviously now it's starting to calm down. But from when I release this, between the 30th of August and the 13th of September, I believe, I might be wrong, there's supposed to be another heatwave here in the UK. Now, that could go one of 2 ways. One way, it could go perfectly fine. Other way, we could get potentially more derailments. But like I say, most of the time will tell. So again, I can't really say too much about it, but there's my view on things. Obviously, next episode is the last episode, episode 6, where we'll be talking about how the free bus fares went for under 16s. Thanks for watching.